Since it doesn't seem like it's doing the collaboration on my channel. Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Tam, your favorite travel bestie. I am on live right now with my travel business partner, Mamie. I do not know why we can't seem to do this collaboration thing right. So anyway, I am here on this live. So you just gonna have to hear the audio. Sorry.
Okay. Yep. Welcome in, everyone. We're just giving it a few minutes. We got Camilla. She's coming in. She says, good evening. We got Isabel. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. We have Amber. Hello. You laughing at us. We're going to get it together, but we're going to be talking about some travel. We want to give it a few minutes and allow more of you guys to come on in. Come on in.
Y'all, I don't know what I did.
There she goes.
I'm
She's back,
sorry.
y'all.
I hit the wrong button. My bad. Y'all know I'm not technologically savvy these days. So
Welcome in, you guys. We just want to give it a few minutes. Let's see, a couple more minutes to allow more people to come in, and then we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. I thank you all for tuning in. I am Mamie, and I have a travel agency website, Can Travel. And we have Tam here. Tell them who you are.
well, hello everybody. My name is Tamara. Hey, hey. I go by Tam, your favorite travel bestie. I have my own travel agency or travel business as well. I've been a travel agent for about 5 years, but I've been traveling for the last 25 years. And it was all started with my military career and been traveling ever since. So here I am.
Thank you, Tam. Yes. Well, I've been traveling a little more than 25 years.
Well, I've been traveling longer than 25 years, but that's what I give
Yeah,
credit for.
I get it. I get it. Yes. So we're here to talk to you guys about travel. And today we're going to talk about some cruising, but we want to allow a few minutes and allow some people to come in. And y'all keep coming in. Put them thumbs up. Let us know you're here. Like the video. And let's get into it. So much, Jean. I appreciate you coming in as well. Thank you.
And everyone on my page, are you able to hear the audio from the other page? I just want to make sure that you all can hear. Is it loud and clear? Then maybe it's not loud and clear. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
And I'm just going to ask if everyone, Tam, you want to put your website in, you want to
In the
type
chat?
it in there
Yeah, I can
in
do
the
that.
live, yeah. So just want to ask everyone, if you have not subscribed to Mamie's channel and Tam's channel, please subscribe to both those channels. We're here bringing you guys information about travel and sharing some experience with you. And we're here to help you.
Now you asking me to do this, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know. I can do it on and I don't know about yours.
Yep. Okay, because you did start a.
Yeah, I started my live on my end.
Okay, I'll put it in here too.
Okay, thanks. I know I'm technologically not savvy, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me.
I think I'll put it Tam's Taste and Travel.
Yes.
All right, you guys. All right, I see Karanda has joined us as well. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate this. We're just going to get ready to get started here. And we're thanking you all for coming in. And we're just going to talk about some travel. And today our topic is cruises, y'all. So please get your questions together because we're going to talk about some cruises and why you should choose a cruise.
Now that's an S on the end. Tam's Taste and Travels with an S. With an S.
Okay.
But that's okay. We'll get you all the information that you guys need later.
Well, hello, Nathaniel. That's my brother. Family, I appreciate y'all coming on in. All right, yes. Thank you so much. All right, for everyone that's just joining us, we're going to ask if you could please also subscribe to Tam's channel on YouTube, Tam's Taste and Travel. She's here with us. She's another travel agent giving you plenty of information about travel. All right, today we just want to come to you guys and we're going to talk about some cruise information. Okay, so we're going to start off with how many of you guys have taken cruises? Is that something you guys are interested in knowing about? How many of you have taken cruises or desire to take a cruise?
I know for me, the last time I was going to go on a cruise, COVID happened. So I was gonna take my family and we were gonna go. It was my nephews and my kids, my mom. We were all gonna go, and COVID shut us right on down. I was like, oh man, because before that, my best friend and I, we had actually we did like one of those mini little cruises that's like 2 or 3 days. We went out to, I think we did like the Bahamas Celebration. I think now it's called Margaritaville or something like that. But that's what we did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And so that was my only experience with cruising. So I know you've been doing all the cruising, so hopefully you can speak a little bit more about
it. My first one was like that too, a little small one. I think I did actually. I went to Florida, my very first one. I believe it was like a day cruise.
Oh, okay.
But it took you out for the day and brought you back. That was my very first one.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, yeah, but that was small. But talking about cruising, y'all, if you've never cruised, you may want to put it on your bucket list, okay? Yeah, you want to put it on. There's so much to do with cruising. There's so much to offer. All right, I see we do have Girl Dad Cooking that stopped in. Thank you so much. You say hit that like button if you haven't. Thank you so much. And if you haven't hit that subscribe, you hit that too. All right, y'all come on in here and let's talk about it. Have you ever been on a cruise? That's what we're talking about, cruising. I do love to cruise. I know Tam has been on cruises too, but like she was just saying, it's been a while since she's been on a cruise. Well, me, I've been on more. I had stopped for a while. I was into doing the all-inclusives. Then I've been taking cruises pretty much every year. A couple of them.
Okay.
And I love it. I love cruising. There's so much to offer y'all. And henceforth, y'all see, this is my cruise shirt. Y'all see that?
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay.
Yeah. This is one that I had made for a group cruise we went on. And we just had a blast. And usually, y'all, when you're taking those cruises, you will see a whole bunch of people in T-shirts just celebrating, just enjoying, looking like each other for one day at least.
Well, you know, one thing I do love about our people, we will coordinate, we will color coordinate, we will provide a T-shirt, we'll do something just to let you know we there. So I love that. I love that about us.
Okay, and I see Girl's Dad says he has not taken one yet, but would love to.
Looks like
Nathaniel Thompson. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Looks like Nathaniel Thompson took a few.
Okay, took a few. Yeah. But anyway, just to talk a little bit about some cruising, Tam, we can give a little bit of information about cruising. One of the things the reason why I like cruising, because it's like an all-in-one. You get a lot. It offers on a cruise. You get a lot in that one package. Do you have to take a passport? Do you have to have a passport? Not necessarily. I will suggest you get a passport because you're going to be going to different islands, and because you're on a cruise, the rules are changing. I'm not sure, Tam. You can kind of, if you know, they were saying that it was going to change in 2025, but every time we get closer, they push it a little farther back about when we have to have that passport. So last I knew, and the last I went on, we don't have to have a passport to go on a cruise.
So that is very true. You have a passport, but this is where, you know, it's the mama in me, the travel bestie in me. I don't know. I always think about the just in case. You know how them people they done show plenty of videos where these people running to the cruise boat because they late and the boat done left them. I always think about those things. It's like anything can happen, so you need to always be prepared for you to be able to return home if need be. And that's always my thing. I don't want you hanging out there and you have no way of getting back home. You in the Bahamas, you in Jamaica, wherever. You need a passport to get back home. So I don't know. You don't necessarily need it, but I feel like it's a requirement.
I think you should have it, especially now. They were planning on making it mandatory for everyone, but it hadn't went. But it was supposed to be by now, 2000. But everything's been going on. I'm going to suggest that you get it.
Yes.
I know you don't have to have it because I just got back, getting ready to go again next month on a cruise. But I'm telling you, if you got your passport, it will speed up some of that process for you because there's a couple lines, and there's a line with people with passports, and there's a line for people with birth certificates and social security cards and all that.
And that line gonna be a lot shorter.
It is a lot shorter, y'all. So get your passports. Besides the fact, like Tam just said, if something was to happen and you get over and you're in another country, or somewhere else, you do need your passport. And there are some places, some ships that may not even allow you off the ship at the port if you don't have your passport. Get your passport.
And that's a good segue. And that's a good segue into something that I'm offering. It is a freebie. So I ain't trying to get nobody money and nothing like that. But if y'all go over to my, you can go over to my website. You can go to tamstastandtravels.com, or you can even hit up my the link in my bio. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Y'all not on my page, but if you go to my page, I offer a passport guide for free. It just goes in there. It tells you a little bit of extra information than what we're probably going to go over today regarding about passports, but it's all about how you can get a passport. I provide all the official websites for getting a passport, what is the easiest ways of getting a passport, and also it talks about some of the people who can't get a passport and those who you think can't get a passport but they can, like felons. They can get a passport. There's just some caveats, some technical details about that for them to be able to obtain it, and folks who owe child support. So anyway, go on over there, get the free guide. Is there to offer, some assistance for you guys. If you need any type of assistance, make sure you reach out to me. That's what I'm here for.
Awesome information, Tam. Thank you so much for that. So just want you guys to know, those myths that's out there that you can't get it because you owe child support or because you have a felon, or that's not. Sometimes we kind of hear stuff and might have been something. Things changing. You can go. You can go. You should go.
That's right.
Okay. So that's good. Thank you so much for that. I'm just looking down here and seeing some of the things that we wanted to talk about and just asking, anytime you guys got any questions, go ahead and put them out there for us, and we'll hit on that as well.
I think I did see a question. I thought I saw a question earlier. Somebody mentioned, I thought, oh no, I don't see it. I don't know. Sorry. Maybe I can find it.
Okay. That's okay. Well, let me ask you another question. I have another question. What are some of your fears? I just want to know, get you guys engaged in asking some questions. What is keeping you from cruising? I do see girl girl dad cooking up deliciousness. If you're still on here, if you don't mind answering, or some of the other ones that has what is Camilla, Karanda? What I see a lot of you guys out there. What are some of the reasons of what is keeping you from cruising? Is there any fears that you might want to address, or something you don't know that maybe we can enlighten you about?
So, for those who are on my channel, if you didn't hear the question that was posed was, what are some of your fears, if there's any, with cruising? So, if you have any of those that you would like to drop in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. I know for me, we had just had this conversation with my whole family. We met up over the weekend, and we were talking about doing a family cruise. And my husband was like, mm-mm, "Nah." We like, why? He like, to be around all that water. Mm-mm. He's like, I just it. I guess it does something for him. I'm like, okay, but that's his only thing was just too much water for him, I guess. So I'm curious to know how many other
Yeah.
people might have had that particular situation with them. Like, mm-mm, no, no.
I, I don't mean to be
Oh no,
okay.
no, Nathaniel, not being deported. Oh no. Well, I can see that being a fit. I mean, that's a legit thing these days. So I get it.
Yeah, I've heard people talk about fear in the water, but those ships are so huge. You're not on no little boat. Them things are bigger than hotels.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys haven't seen. I have a lot of videos, and I'm showing me walking right by the boats, and I kind of do that just so you see how big they are.
That's right.
I
They
mean,
are
it's
massive.
like a city. It's just huge.
They are
I
very
mean, it's
massive.
bigger than a hotel. It is huge. It's
Mm-hmm.
miles and miles long. Those things, no.
Um.
And let me tell you,
Oh, I'm
if you
sorry. Go
get in
ahead.
that
No, go ahead.
water,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
that's okay. I don't worry about the water because I know I'm all right. I ain't worried about swimming because you get in that big old ocean. The ocean is huge. You know what I'm saying? We ain't none of us go swim out that ocean. So that's not
Right.
a fear. I just say I know God got me and I'm going.
That's
It's
true.
so much to do on those cruises.
I know I
When
have
Tam,
I'm not gonna necessarily call it a fear per se, but I'm always concerned because I don't prefer like buffets, but I'm always a little cautious about potentially getting food poisoning while I'm out on a cruise, and it's like that would suck to be sitting in the bed or the whole time because you don't caught food poisoning or something. So that's I don't know. That's one thing for me. It's not necessarily a fear. It's just like ugh.
well, that's a good one. Even just when you talk about the buffets, and I'm not big on buffets either,
Yeah.
but you don't have to have buffets. They have they have dining um, where that you go. It's like going to a restaurant. There's dining rooms where you can have your meals at the dining. Then there's multiple different places that you can eat at. I know Carnival have Guy's Burger. Yes, Carnival,
Oh
and then
yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah, and it's just like going to pick up something like you pull up to like a fast food restaurant, and they're making the food right there in front of you. You can see what they're doing,
That's true.
and most of those restaurants or little eateries, they're on the boat. You can see them cooking your food, so
And I
that's
guess I would prefer
safe.
that versus just having something that's just been sitting there, because generally, like if I travel, regardless, it's like I'm gonna get something to eat that you actually have made. I don't want something that's already been sitting there. So that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so don't let that be a fear because of the buffets, because you don't have to have the buffets. Usually they got even like Carnival, like I said, Carnival have a lot of different like the Mexican, they'll do pizza, they'll do there's just so much. restaurants, there's specialty restaurants, but there's a lot that just comes in that package. It isn't just one restaurant, it isn't just two. There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
And there's all different types of food.
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good thing.
yeah. So, yeah. Um, I see Nathaniel said being deported.
I mean,
I don't know what to say on that one.
it's a legit
I
thing.
just hope you got your papers right.
Okay, it is a legit fear. And I hate that for everybody who has to deal with that situation. I really do.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So you were talking
I'm
about
trying.
we were talking about kind of like the food. I don't have any other fears, but one thing that I do, and I'm saying this, but I didn't even have it when I went on my little cruise before, the little drink package. A lot of people love those, um, and I don't even think it's like a unlimited amount of alcohol, is it? Is it? Is it an unlimited amount of
No.
alcohol, or do they like give you so many per day?
Well, it's pretty much so many per day.
Oh, okay.
It's usually a cap of 15 per day.
Okay.
And it just depends how much can you handle. You know, it used to be on cargo was 15.
Okay.
And I do understand some of the ships it's not a limit.
Yeah.
Not all.
Nathaniel, you say a carnival is 15. Yeah, he agrees as well.
Yeah. But it ain't 15 is a lot to drink in a day.
You ain't lied. I mean, I guess if you get started every day at 6 a.m., you bound to hit that 15.
When the party's on, you start early. Look.
I mean, I guess, I guess.
I've seen people reach that 15 because see, it don't just cover just your alcohol drinks. If you like specialty like coffees and different things of that, like those would be covered within those too.
Oh, so things like Starbucks or whatever like that would be a part of that. See, I didn't know that. I was thinking that it was all alcoholic beverages.
No, it's alcoholic and like specialty drinks. Certain specialty drinks may be considered that you could get under there that you would have to normally pay, like you said, Starbucks. On Royal Caribbean, which is no limit on Royal of how many you could get a day. Now, and there was no limit on MSC. But I recently read that MSC has made a limit of 15 as well. So.
They realize we need to stop having an open bar. These folks are getting crazy.
They're gonna go on, right?
These folks out here wilding out.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of seems like it's hard to get that, but if you're drinking like specialty things throughout the day,
yeah,
you can get that 15.
Listen, that's what I said. You getting up at 6 a.m. You getting the party started. You ready to go. I mean, I don't know.
Get the party started. When I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. Look.
And I can wake up just as early and have no issues. But when I gotta go to work, I'm like, I gotta go to work. But on vacation, I'm up. Soon as the sun comes up.
And when you got those packages, you ain't got to worry about, you can try everything.
And I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to try different things, even if I don't want to drink it. But if I'm paying for, because those packages can be quite expensive.
Yeah.
Because you do have to pay above and beyond your cruise price to have the drink packages, which brings about another then. They can be quite expensive. Trying to think how much, about almost $100 a day.
I mean, honestly, that's really not that bad because if you go out to a very nice restaurant and you may have a cocktail, maybe a glass of wine or something, 2 of those right there could be. I mean, it depends on what your brand is or something like that, but that really could be about $100. So $100 is Really not,
Yeah.
really
And
not
then,
that
and you
bad.
have to purchase everybody that's in your cabin. Just FYI for you guys that's considering a cruise. For everyone that's in your cabin, each person has to have the drink package. So if me and Tam was to go on a cruise, we both have. If she wants the drink package, we both have to have purchase it. You
What?
can't just one of us can't get it. Yeah,
So
one of
what
us
if I'm
cannot
not a
just purchase
drinker?
it.
If I'm not a drinker, I still have to purchase it?
If if I want to get it and we're in a room together, we both have to purchase it.
Is this for
That's
every
on
cruise
every
line?
cruise.
Well, all
Yes,
the cruises that are cruise line you've been on?
yes, ma'am.
Oh, I did not know that. Anybody on my side, have y'all heard about that? If y'all are rooming in with someone and one person gets the drink package on the cruise, then both y'all or all y'all have to get the drink package. That is crazy. That's crazy. That I did not know that. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, and it could be expensive, but I want you to think about this. I usually say, for my thought process of it is, if I'm going to drink, I need to at least be drinking more than 4 drinks. 4 to 5 drinks will register why I will purchase them, because your drink is going to cost you right about $15. That's the average per drink. Now,
And like you
when
said,
they
you
finish
still can have
passing it and everything else,
specialty, and you can have specialty drinks too, right? And
you
so
get
what?
soda. It includes your soda because on these cruises, soda's not included. But if you get the drink package, it is.
Okay, okay, okay. Now that makes a lot more sense because I'm thinking when you saying drink package, I'm thinking alcoholic. But what you're saying is drinks total, just all together. Your sodas, your orange juice, your grape juice or whatever,
Yep,
coffee,
yep.
specialty coffees, your lattes.
The only yeah,
Okay.
the count is on the alcohol for 15 alcohols, but you can have unlimited, especially if you drink soda. Soda's so expensive now. So
Yeah.
if you drink soda, you really do get your money, because just like I said, I was thinking my thing of it when I get it, I'm thinking, okay, well, to be honest with you, when they finish taxing and everything on it, you're spending pretty much almost $20 a drink.
Oh
If
my.
I drink four, that's $80 right there for four. After the whole day and you're on a vacation, don't get that drink package if you're a drinker.
Let me see. So it says pops don't count to your liquor drinks. Okay, so
Right.
15 alcoholic and then unlimited whatever else.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. That sounds good. I mean, that sounds much better than what I was assuming it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, um, now everybody is not the same price. Different cruise lines pricing is different, and of course, it makes it different how many days you've been, because it's usually, I want to say, Carnival is a little more expensive.
That's because they're a party
I think,
cruise line.
you
That's
know,
why.
Carnival is the party ship. That
Yes.
was my very first major cruise line.
Okay. So I'm not
Yeah,
mad at them. I give them that. I'll give them that. I ain't mad at them at all.
Carnival, hey, it is the party ship.
I ain't mad at them at all. So speaking of ships, so you said you've been on Carnival, MSC, and Royal.
Yes.
Okay. So out of those three, which one did you like the best and why?
I mean, we have a lot of people out here that are Carnival lovers.
I have a cousin. That's all her and her husband do is go to They use Carnival for every vacation.
And I understand why, but it's not my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And we had different points in our life. When I was a little younger, it's all about the party and, the live, all the stuff they got and who you seeing on there and all that.
Yeah.
So once upon a time, Carnival might have been my favorite. But where I'm at now is I'm trying to see more and do more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, Royal Caribbean is really nice.
Okay.
It's nice. It's nice. I like Royal Caribbean. I can't really say I got a favorite.
Okay.
But I also, the one I'm getting ready to go on in December is MSC. I'm going back on MSC.
Okay.
MSC is coming up, y'all.
So is
It's a
MSC
new.
right now your preferred cruise line? And if so, why?
Is MSC my preferred?
So far, it seems like MSC is who you prefer. Oh
No,
no. Oh,
no, it's not my preferred, but it is nice.
okay.
It's a newer cruise line to America.
Okay.
They've been up and running of maybe 2-3 years in America.
Okay.
So yeah, but the ships are beautiful. It's Italian owned. It's coming up. No, I think they're beautiful. If anybody want to check some of my videos, I've got a video out there showing you that boat. And I will be putting up some toward the in December on this one. So I'm going on a different one.
Okay.
So, but the ships are beautiful and they're very reasonable. So for your first cruise, I'm going to suggest if you have never been and you may not want to do a full 7 days because you kind of don't want to put so many days, be gone for so many days, do like a 4-day.
Okay.
They got a lot of 4 days. So
So
to say which one I want.
So you saying so you're saying to use maybe okay, I see Nathaniel says Carnival cheaper, more family oriented for younger people and kids. Okay, that's a good reason to go with Carnival. I could see that. My 19-year-old is trying to convince me to go.
It is, and Carnival. Hey, there's some diehard Carnival baby. Don't you say
I
that
know.
about Carnival.
I know.
I'm gonna be careful. Look, I'm gonna be careful, but I'm gonna tell you. The reason why I'm telling you is MSC now. They got a lot on those ships, and the price. If you ain't been on MSC, check out their prices.
Oh, I already know. When I went to our luxury travel event back in June, and MSC was one of the suppliers there, and they told me how much, I was like, okay, I probably won't be on yours for a while.
Yeah, they're gonna go up. But right now, if you want to get going, try MSC. It's a beautiful ship. Now I do think they can work a little bit on like the swimming pools. They got some pretty deep swimming pools. They got some kid areas, beautiful kid areas. By far, much nicer than Carnival. I'm sorry, but they're nice. Their whole layout, it is beautiful.
Okay. Nathaniel said Royal was better for older and less children. Okay. Okay.
That's not true. Royal got it going on, baby.
I heard Royal is just Carnival number 2. It's becoming to be like Carnival.
Royal is a I hate to say what you want to call it. Better. I'm scared. I don't want to say it like
better cabins. Oh.
You know how you have apples and oranges?
Yeah.
Royal is like a tier above Carnival. That's really what.
Well, that's what I've heard. I've heard.
Prices,
yeah.
They are more expensive. The price is more expensive on Royal, but when I tell you, was it last year? I think this was Royal. This was Royal here we went on, and I would love to take my grandchildren on Royal. Now I took them on Carnival, which was really nice, but Royal, they got a lot. I've been putting out a brand new ship every year.
Oh wow.
Maybe 2. And their playgrounds and their activities. Hey.
I know, that's why I'm so mad I missed the travel event that our host agency was having. I want to say it was in September. And they did this huge convention on one of the newer Royal Caribbean cruise boats. And I was just like, oh man, I knew I should have went. Because that probably would have been the only time I probably would have ever went. But maybe next go round I might go.
Yeah,
I might go.
yeah. There's
I
some.
I know
They
I'm
do.
interested in doing the Virgin voyage. Has anybody in that's watching been on the Virgin cruise line? Only because I want to go away, no kids. I mean, I love the
That's what I was getting
kids.
ready to say. Yeah. Now, Virgin, that is one that I will be going on next year.
Okay.
2026, Virgin is on my list. So I am
Okay.
going to be getting on Virgin next year.
Okay.
Virgin is an all adult cruise, y'all.
Yes, I can. Ooh, I
No
can't
kids.
wait.
And as Tam mentioned about the buffets, there's no buffets.
That's right on my alleyway.
No
Right on my
kids or
alleyway.
buffets. Now, I will say, too, I know everybody's adults on here, I hope. Look,
I hope.
it is been known for being a little, I mean, it has a risque, as one might say, but they said it's really not that, but it just
Okay.
has a reputation.
I'm gonna say, well, Carnival got pineapples on their boat. If anybody know what the pineapples mean, so I mean, I don't think I don't think people.
Well,
I'm
see,
not surprised because it is an all adults. But that's not why I want to go. Just so
no.
we are clear. Just so we are clear.
That's the Virgin, Nathan. You asking about where?
Oh, we were talking
Hello
about the
there.
Virgin Voyage cruise line.
Virgin Voyages. That's on my list for 2026. I will be getting on the Virgin Voyages. So yeah, and that's all adults, no kids.
Yes,
So
that's what I mean.
love
Again,
cruise.
nothing
Yeah,
against
if
the
you never
kids.
cruise,
Nothing
I'm
against the
telling you,
kids, but I want to
yeah,
go where I ain't got to worry about no screaming child or no child
yeah.
having a tantrum or whatever. I don't. I just want to go.
I
I mean,
get it.
don't get me wrong. There's some adults that act like that. So I hope
Yeah,
there's nobody on the boat acting crazy. But that's definitely my next go-to if I do a cruise. But my kids are asking me to take them on more of a family cruise like Carnival. So I'll probably end up taking them there at some point.
yeah, Carnival. But don't sleep on Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
Baby, Roy got it going on. I'm
Okay.
just that. I took my children on. What did we go on? The my grandchildren. I mean, Mardi Gras. We went on a Mardi
Oh,
Gras.
okay. Yeah, when it first came
We
out.
went on a couple years ago. We
Yeah.
went.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years ago now since we went on the Mardi Gras and with my grandbabies. And look, I enjoy them babies. They wear you out. They wear me out. Look, I'm not mama. I'm grandmama now. So
I know,
they
right?
be wearing me out. But I see how they had so many things to do.
Okay.
But what I wanted to say too about cruising, y'all, cruising offers so much. Okay, you don't have to worry about they putting on their shows. That they're putting on a whole production of dancing and music. There's um, comedy shows. There's productions, like I said, like Broadway shows.
Oh wow.
These things are coming in your package. You don't have to pay for all that. They're doing like what is it? Deal or no deal games. Where you can win. You can win cruises, bingo. There's just so many activities that they're offering. There are parties that they're putting on. The Celebrate parties. Celebrate parties happens the first day of the cruise where you get on there, everybody's dancing and doing the steps and just laughing, just having a great time together, dancing.
Okay.
Those parties. There's theme nights. So you might get on there and you may have a white night. So everybody's in white and, everybody meet up for these parties or maybe a Hawaiian night. They're doing things together. And it's just so much to offer. On Royal Caribbean, they have a lot. They do like a skating rink on Royal Caribbean. They're offering you where you can go skating.
They
They're
have a
doing
skating rink on the boat.
On the boat.
Oh wow.
There's bowling on the boats. It's just so much to do. the activities, the comedy shows,
Yeah.
there's a lot to offer that comes in your price. So versus, if you're just going out of town and taking a vacation, you're just going to get that resort or that hotel. That's what you're getting. On a cruise, you're getting all your meals, unless you choose to go to a specialty restaurant, which they have on there too. You don't have to, but you can choose a specialty restaurant and pay more for it. Or you can just go to the dining, which is going to have your steak. They're going to have shrimp. They're going to have shrimp cocktail. They're going to have all that crab cakes. They're going to have all that kind of stuff in your main dining. So you're already getting it. But if you want to pay more and go to the specialty restaurant that specialize and maybe get you one of those, what you call those steaks, tomahawk steaks and
Oh yeah.
stuff like that. If you want that, you can do it, but you don't have to. Most of the productions that they're going to have is coming with you. It comes with you. On Royal Caribbean, they got a carousel where you can get on the carousel. They got slides, water slides. Yeah. They got it all. All is included. This is why I say take a cruise.
Yeah.
If you've never done it, take a cruise. It offers a lot.
Okay. And so when did you say was the best time to cruise?
Cruising, okay, we'll say hurricane season is from, hurricane season starts in June, y'all. June. And it goes into December. So.
Oh, prayers out to the folks who were impacted by the Jamaican, the one that's going through Jamaica right now.
Yes,
so prayers.
Definitely praying for them. Definitely. But I've cruised in these, that's probably the season, I've cruised in all seasons throughout the year.
So you've been on cruises in the middle of the hurricane season?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Just so you know, if you book a cruise and a hurricane is out there and you go and that ship leave, it's not going to just take off headed into that hurricane. They're not going to do that.
I would hope not.
Please believe they know how to divert or postpone or delay it by a day and go the opposite way. They don't take you on a cruise. You may not be able to go to that particular island because if the hurricane over there, they may not go that way. But know that they got your best interest, not just yours, baby. These are millions and millions, $billion ships, billions of dollars. Not 1 million, billions.
So in case something like that ever happens, will they give you some kind of consideration with payback or say, hey, we will give you another cruise, come back at another time? Like, how does that generally work?
Well, if you book a cruise and there's a hurricane, they will accommodate you. If it's out there and they cancel, that's if they cancel. Now, if they just, and they're going to alert you, they'll let you know because, nothing we can do about nature.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
But they will alert you if there's something going to be delayed or canceled. But you just got to be ready. But know that they know they're studying it. That's what they're there for.
Okay. So now you being a travel agent, how are you able to assist, people with the cruises?
How do I assist them with
Yeah. How do you assist them with being able to book a cruise? Or can you assist them with booking a cruise?
They just reach out to me. Send me a message or you can go to my website. Just let me know that you're interested in cruising. Let me know that
y'all interested in cruising. I'm gonna send y'all over to I'm gonna send y'all over to Mamie because that's what she does. That's her thing. Of course I can book as well, but she will give you all the details. She knows all the ins and outs. I've only been on one. Okay, one, and so I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert because I'm not.
We gotta get Pam on the cruise.
I'm trying.
We got Virgin. Look, next year, Virgin. Come on.
Listen, I'm about to go out there looking for some fam trips here in a minute. I know they got something. They got to be having something.
Yeah. I'm excited about it, but y'all, take a cruise. If you've never been, if don't be scared of the water, baby. Them boats are so big. Them ships are, they not boats, them ships. And when I say ships, they huge.
Because you know what?
They ain't
Somebody
going
did a
nowhere.
comparison of the Titanic to the current modern day cruise line, and the Titanic looked about that big compared to the cruise boat was like as long as my arm, and the Titanic was about that big. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh, that is
nothing. I
crazy.
mean, you don't even know. Actually, we had took some people with us that had never cruised. They got on there.
Yes, floating
Yeah, they
hotels.
got on there. They are floating hotels. They're huge. They got on there and forgot they were even on a cruise.
Yep,
And
you can definitely
I've had
forget.
people, you forget you even on it. When you walk in, it's like, oh my God, this doesn't look like no boat, no cruise. This is huge. You forget what you're doing.
That's right.
You
Oh, and
forget
one
where you're
thing
at.
too, I forgot to mention that when I did go, I made sure because for me, everybody kept saying, "Oh, you're gonna get motion sickness," because I get motion sickness just being in the car too long. So I made sure to reach out to my doctor, and they gave me the Dramamine patches that I can put right behind my ear. And I'm telling you, either it was a mind thing or something. I'm not sure, but it worked like a charm. I didn't have any motion sickness. Um, I mean, it was wonderful. Like she said, you can get on the boat and don't even realize that you're on the boat the minute that you get on. It's like, and then you'll be like, oh wait, we're moving. We already started moving. I didn't even know. But that's probably why they give you so much alcohol to kind of like, you know, take that
Baby,
feeling
they ain't
away.
giving it to you though. Look, but they ain't giving
Oh
you
well, I'm
buying it.
sorry. They ain't gonna give you nothing. I mean, you want to buy that package, but yeah, it was a
If
great
you
experience. You
drink.
can't
Now,
even
if you're not a
tell.
drinker, don't get it. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's right. Yeah, that is good. Good point, Tim. Get if you get motion sickness, be sure to take your Dramamine or your
yeah.
patches, whatever you need to
Hmm.
do for motion sickness. Now, I don't normally get motion sickness, but I'll take some with me because you never know.
Yeah.
And things are costly at those pharmacies or on the boat.
Oh my
So I
gosh,
try to take.
yes.
Yeah. So those are some of the things that I like to take with me on the boat. I take my medicines. I just did a video. Y'all look out there. I did a video. Actually, no, it'll come out tomorrow. I've done one before, but I'm going to put out another video about things to do to take with you when you're traveling.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and definitely you want to take the Dramamine. You want to take any medicines with you, but I do have a video that will be coming out. But also, I wanted to say this too. Um, when you're on those ships, normally you use a credit card. You use a debit credit card or whatever. You don't use cash. You don't walk around. You can't pay for nothing
That
with
is a
cash.
good
You
point.
have to take one of these here. I'm going to show you here. That's a Carnival card right there. But they give you these cards. You don't carry cash. You Everything you buy, everything you get, even if you want to go into the candy store because they got the candy stores, a lot of shopping, all kind of stuff. If you want to get anything that is additional, or even if you buy a drink, this is what you use it. Okay, so you want to also get you one of these lanyard. This is something that you want to take and just put it on your neck, and while you out partying or doing whatever you're doing on that cruise, this is what you got. You got it hanging on you every time you need
Yeah,
a drink.
that's a good
This is
point.
your
I
key.
have forgotten all about that because we sure
Yeah.
took some cash thinking we was, about to do something. They was like, no. They was
No,
like, put
you
all
gotta
your.
go.
They was like, you can put all that money on a card, and then they was like, then once
There you go.
the money, I was like, oh, okay, But
Yep,
yeah, I
that's
forgot all
exactly
about
what you have
that.
to do.
That was a good
You
tip.
have to put a credit card on or debit card. If you don't have a credit card, don't worry because you can just put it on. Go to the customer service.
Mm-hmm.
You can put $200. I think that's the minimum. 150 to 200 is the minimum. I think for you to that they ask that you put down for your purchases or
Mm-hmm.
your over fee. Because you do have a choice when booking your cruise to pay. Um, your gratuity up front, or you can pay it afterward. And that is what that $200 may
Oh, gotcha.
cover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The gratuity might be like $19 a day, or I forget how much. It just depends how many days you're going,
Yeah.
and it'll charge you. And every ship is different. It'll tell you when you book. That's something I'm gonna let you know, or Tam will let you know how much your gratuity is per day, or for the whole trip. Because
Yeah.
I usually like to pay mine up front, so because I don't want to be worried about
I
nothing.
don't want to have to worry about nothing but just getting up and having a ball. That's it. That's all I want to be concerned with. So, no, I like that. And then I want to say, I mean, again, it's been like since 2019, but I want to say that they can put a cap on how, like, if you have a card that you want your kids to use and they just might be all running around all willy nilly, you can put a cap on how much they can spend for the day as well. So,
Yeah, I did that with my grandchildren. We had given them so much money, and we put it on. We didn't have to do a cap for them, but I just put, okay, your allowance on this trip, and I just put that on there because they do have they have like Build-A-Bear workshops. They have so much going on. Yeah.
Well, I think I had on there like an auto replenishment or something only because I was like, okay, I have this much to spend, but I was trying to break it down per day. And so I was like, well, if I go over on whatever day, then it will
That's a
auto
good
replenish.
idea.
But I wanted to make sure that I had the ability to cap the kids out if need be. Like, okay, you don't spend $300 and we're only on day one, like you're done, or whatever.
That's a good idea, Pam. Yeah, you can make those modifications when you go on to, when you get on there and you go to the customer service desk and you want to do that for your children, especially if you got some children that they're gonna go over to. They just throwing the card up
because all they doing is swiping. They don't have any type of understanding about what they do. They just swiping. It's like no, that's money. That's money.
And it's so funny because you don't have to spend. I've been on cruises and didn't spend anything. And just did everything that was free.
Exactly.
You don't have, that was included because it's not free because you're paying for it.
Of course.
It's a lot that is included. If you go out there and spend up money, you can. You can.
I'm going to be like you. I'll probably use my little chat GPT. Like, look, I'm going on this cruise line. I'm going to be on there for this amount of days. Tell me all the free stuff. Where can I go? Where can the kids go? At what age? Because look, we doing all the stuff that's already come with the package.
And please know that if you got kids, you ain't got to worry about taking care of them because they got a lot of programs where you can take them to. It's like a daycare or kids camp, what they call it, and they got it for different ages. So take your children. When we went with my grandchildren a couple of years ago, and I had different ages, and they had camps like they may start from like the babies to 3, and then from 4 to 7. They just have different ones for each age group, all the way up to 17, and you can leave them in there.
Leave them kids in there.
Yes, you can
go have y'all a good time.
You go pick them up, and I'm telling you, my grandchildren, they was like, we want to go back.
I know that's right.
They want to come out of there. Well, you got to come. We got to go to dinner. You know what
I
have to take you. We got to go to,
Okay, so they don't like feed them or nothing. You would have to like physically go get them and bring them.
They usually have certain hours, yeah.
Okay.
So you may take them they may open from 10 to, so that's after breakfast. So you want to feed them. And they have a whole curriculum of different things they're doing, making bracelets and necklaces and giving them cookies and all kind of stuff. It's real nice. They loved it.
Good. Let's see, I have a 14-year-old. She'll be 15. I think they got programs up to like 17, I think. For kids or teenagers or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, that's about I think my granddaughter, my oldest one, was 15 when we went. And they had the club. She came, because, I gave her certain times to come in and check in, and she would come Well, can I go back just for an hour?
Okay, so she had enjoyed herself. Okay, that's good to know. Cause I always was wondering, like, is it lame? Like, are they gonna go in there and have fun? You know, what are they actually in
Yeah,
there doing? But that's good.
it's nice when they, meet somebody and they meet just like if you're doing a solo cruise, because a lot of people don't know, but there's a lot of solo cruisers that you don't have to worry about because they have solo groups. They have people that meet up and you meet friends and you meet somebody else from somewhere else and you
I
get to know
like
somebody
that.
else. So
Yeah,
yeah. Even
yeah,
if you're a solo person,
yeah. I think I want to take my. I want to gift my mom a solo cruise because she won't go. Like she is like, no, go and go meet with the other people, you know. And I'm like, because I can't always travel maybe when you can. You know, I'm like, I still got a kid, a kid that I'm still taking care of. But I would love to be able to be like, go, here's a solo trip. Go have fun. Go find somebody to go talk to.
I do see we have a couple of other people have joined us. I thank you so much for joining us. You got Mamie and Tam here. Please hit subscribe on our channels. Mamie's channel, hit that subscribe button. Tam's Taste and Travels. Please subscribe on her channel as well. We're both here. We are travel agents, and we're here to give you some tips and some tips about traveling. And we're talking about cruising today, y'all. Yes. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up to the live, like the live. Okay? Well, we've been talking for a minute here, y'all. I appreciate you joining in, Tam. Is there anything you wanted to kind of say to them before we end our live?
I want to say for those who do cruise, I do not recommend, or shall I say, I recommend that you get there the day before your cruise takes off. Yeah. Do not try to fly in the same day that cruise boat leaves, because if and when your flight is delayed for whatever reasons, you do not want to have missed your cruise boat because your flight was an hour or two behind. So please, if you're gonna go on a cruise, make sure that you budget for hotel um the day before and when you arrive to stay the next day. I know you done already spent a lot of money. I know this. But please, for your own sanity, especially if you're traveling with children, for your own sanity, you want to make sure that you're able to get to your destination safely and sound and peaceful. Okay, because one thing about me as a traveler, I love to have a very relaxed travel experience, and I don't want to be running through the airport, and now I gotta try to get over there to the cruise boat. It's just too much. So that's one thing that I recommend, and I'm gonna get off my soapbox. That's it.
Damn! Oh my goodness, you said it. My first cruise, that you just hit mine. My very first cruise. Not to go too far, but you just hit me. Hey, I've been there. We had a group of us that was going on a cruise, our very first cruise, which was a long time ago, y'all. I'll say it like this. It happened right after the Titanic came up. Oh. So that lets you know. Okay, I wouldn't watch the movie until I got back.
I don't blame you. Anyway, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Cruise, me and there was a couple other couples that went on a cruise. We actually call ourselves going. We booked it and we drove. We had to drive. The city that we flew out of was just a couple hours from our hometown. It was a big airport. So we had left the night before. Call ourselves. We were scheduled to fly out the day of. We were having such a good time. We was eating breakfast. We was all up early, all excited. Just so happened, I don't know. By the time we got we stayed at the airport, the hotel at the airport. We ended up, it took us forever. I don't know what happened. The shuttles were slow, whatever. But anyway, we had checked our baggage. So they were holding the plane for us. When we got to the airport and parked our cars, it just took much longer than we thought. We ended up running through that airport. When I tell
Man.
y'all we was home alone,
Okay. Oh.
I am not exaggerating. We were running. They were up. The people was at the gates, and they were like, "Where are y'all?" They were yelling because we're running. We know
Yeah.
we're finna miss it. We telling the people, the bus guy on the shuttle, "Hurry up, hurry up! Our plane is leaving." So we was running through the airport, y'all.
Ooh.
People at different gates was yelling, "Where y'all going?" We yelled, "Hey, dang it! We'll call ahead." And we just
Oh wow. Oh, see that.
we got on that plane. There was 6 of us. There was 6 seats. Because at that time they didn't give you your seats until you got to the gate, right?
Okay.
So we got there. There was 6 seats all the way in the back of the plane. The very last 6 seats. That's what we sit for.
Hey.
And they held the doors for us. They literally shut them as we jumped on. They shut the doors. Don't y'all do that?
Yeah. See, no. And can you imagine trying to do that with kids? Oh.
Y'all go the day before.
Yes,
All
please.
I said to tell you, now when I'm getting ready to go on a cruise, I always
go the day before.
Go
yes.
in. I fly in the day before.
You know, and
because
so many people complain, well, that I didn't have that in my budget. Well, come back when you put that in your budget because it's a requirement. I'm like, the minute that I allow you, based off of my expertise, the minute I allow you to go off of your own cognizant and do your own thing, that'll be the time when what I was trying to keep you from will happen. And I don't want that to be on my watch, you know? So I'm always like, come back when you got it to go the day before and to stay afterwards. Because, you know, just anything can happen. Anything can happen. Always be prepared. Always be prepared.
Always. And I will book, when booking, I will book the same day when I'm coming back. But I never in the morning. It's always, because you got to get out them shifts.
Exactly.
It's like early in the morning.
Exactly.
So I will book, it's after, nothing before noon.
Yeah.
So it's always after. And then when I'm going, I book the day before. I fly out the day before, stay a night at the hotel, somewhere close to the port, so I can get there easily.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up because that is very important.
Oh yeah.
Rather pay that little extra to stay the night before.
And it's really not that. It's really not that much. I mean, for the most part, people know if you're coming in, especially if you say I'm coming in for a cruise. I mean, you know, just depending on how long you're actually there for. Like if you catching a what they call it, a red eye or something. If you're catching a red eye and you really only there for a couple of hours, some hotels can be a little bit lenient with the cost. So you know, you just got to kind of know your little magic there. You got to have a little charm on, but you know, you can make it happen. As long as you get there way before that thing leaves, you good to go. You're good to go.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
But that's
so right. Yeah, I really hope that we've kind of made you prepared for booking your next cruise. Okay? I'm hoping we've told you some things that you might have been kind of scared or fearing about, that's kind of eased your mind to let you know, yes, you can travel. You can take a cruise. They offer so much.
Mm-hmm.
It is a package in itself. Do it. Ain't no need of being scared. Just like if you can fly, you can cruise.
That part.
Yep. If you can fly, you can cruise too.
That's right.
But if you need help, you got Mamie and Tam here. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
Anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you for being willing to host this collaboration again, y'all. At some point, I'm gonna be able to do it on my channel. I have a ticket right now with YouTube, but we gonna figure this out. And so I just appreciate you as always giving me an opportunity to speak on your platform. So thank you.
I thank you so much for being here with me. We're working on this thing together and we're building each other. Please not forget to go to Tam's site on YouTube, Tam's Taste and Travels, and subscribe, as well as mine if you are not subscribed. But we appreciate you. Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, you guys have a wonderful night. the thumbs up, share this video with someone else, okay? All right, thank you. See you Monday. All righty.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Tam. Bye-bye.